Agentic, this is where you can allow AI. Remember, we talked about Agentic AI with Apple earlier, right? And how they can go into the company's breached account and change the passwords automatically for you. Well, not only can you do it for your Apple phone, you could actually do this anywhere. And we're going to break this down, but I kind of want you to see what Agentic AI kind of looks like. So what I have here real briefly is I have Comet. And this is a third-party software, and we'll discuss a little bit more about what some of the other ones are. As I told you, you guys knew that I went to Thailand and Malaysia, and I was able to find a relatively inexpensive flight from Atlanta to Kuala Lumpur. The flights were coming up for $1,200 to $1,600, but I found mine for under $900. So I don't want to do a flight, but I want to talk about a little bit about food because we all got to eat and we all got to go grocery shopping. So if you are familiar with the Comet browser, it's no different from Chrome. It's no different from Microsoft Edge, Brave, DuckDuckGo. It's no different from any of that, right? Let me show you how this works. We're going to pick up two items. We're going to say, I'm looking for Lay's barbecue potato chips, and I'm also looking for a Coca-Cola. And I want to shop at Kroger, Publix, Aldi, Walmart, and Sam's. I would like a 2-liter, and I also would like the regular bag of potato chips. Find me the best price. So you see all of this. I said what I needed to say. And then all I'm going to do is send. And once I hit send, so just imagine you're looking for whatever that item is that you're looking for. And you say, well, I got to cook. I need to go take a shower. I'm looking for a gift item, but I got to get dressed. Once you hit this button, watch what happens. It says, let the assistant control your browser. Allow once. And then watch what happens. I'm not touching anything. And while it's doing all of this, it's going to look up all the information that we wanted it to do. And this is somewhat of what agentic browsing is all about. It's literally searching for Lay's potato chips. It's searching for the 2-liter of Coke. All right. That's what it's looking for. It's going to the different sites. So this is what it is. The shopping landscape is basically saying they're shifting towards agentic AI systems that autonomously look up products. They compare prices and complete entire purchases for users. This shifts consumers' loyalty from specific brands to the software platforms that control the search data. Now, the way people buy things online is all about to change completely. Now, we are moving way past search bar. So you know how you normally go into Chrome, you know how you normally go into your favorite browser and you say, well, I got to open up this website. I got to open up 5 or 6 different websites. Well, no, you ain't got to do all of that no more. They're saying, hey, just what you just seen right here on the left of the screen. All you have to do is just say, hey, let me just type in what I'm looking for. And instead of you opening up 20 different tabs to compare prices on a pair of shoes or food or flights, these autonomous AI agents handle the whole run for you. They do the research, check the inventory, find the discount codes, and can even swipe the card to buy the item without you lifting a finger. Now, I'm not telling you to give up your credit card to let it buy the purchase, make the purchase for you, but I am telling you to let it do the search and let it do all of it. It'll give you the results. And once it gives you the results, then now you can go fact check it. We're not going to be like these lawyers and just submit it, right? We're going to fact check it. And once we see that it's right, then we're going to be like, okay, cool, we good. Now, big names like Amazon. Remember, we've talked about Amazon in the past about how they have an AI assistant called Rufus, where it will go in and you ask Rufus a question on anything that's a product of theirs that's on their Amazon platform, and it will do all the research for you. They say Google and Walmart, they're already locking this technology down as well. And it means that if a brand does not have its data clean enough for the AI to read, that business becomes an invincible to the market. Now, it looks like, if I'm correct, it says we can't seem to find the pages that you're looking for. Well, so as you can see here, it says here's a full price comparison across all 5 stores for Lay's barbecue potato chips. And they're telling me right here, Walmart, $2.50. It was a rollback at $2.97. Kroger, $3.99. Sale price $1.99 Saturday through Monday only. Publix, $3.50, 2 for $7 sale. Aldi does not carry Lay's brand, sells Clancy's barbecue chips. Sam's Club does not sell individual regular bags, only party sizes. And then the winner is Walmart for $2.50. Bonus, if you shop Kroger on Saturday through Sunday or Monday, the price drops down to $1.99 off of all of its options. And now look at what it did for Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola turned around and did the same thing. And they said $1.98 to $2.74. $1.98, but it was rolled back to from $2.74. Kroger has it for $2.79. So all I did was give it the product, told it the store to go look up, and it literally logged onto their website and it went to go find the groceries for me. Think about if I'm looking for a shirt, I'm looking for some shoes, I'm looking for a fishing rod, I'm looking for a Father's Day gift, a Mother's Day gift, a birthday gift, wedding gift, whatever it may be. I'm looking for this, and these are the stores that I want you to go do it at or look for it for me at. And then all of a sudden now you're out in a situation where you could be doing another activity, another task, and then now this is doing all of the work. So instead of you having 20, 30 different tabs open like we normally do, the Agentic AI is now taking it over. And it says right here, the winner is Walmart at $1.98 on the rollback. And it says summary, best overall deal. Walmart wins on both items. Lay's barbecue, Coca-Cola 2-liter, combined total $4.48. And they say your runner-up deal to watch, Kroger drops Lay's barbecue to $1.99 on weekends, making the combo there very competitive if you can also catch a Coke deal. Note that Aldi does not carry Lay's or Coca-Cola by the name. They sell their own store brand, and they may carry a generic cola, so it does not apply. So it's apples to apples comparison. That's what they're saying. And they're saying, note that Sam's requires a membership and only sells both items in bulk, multi-packs, not ideal for sample bag of chips and a single 2-liter bottle. It did all the work for me. This is Agentic AI. This is where we're going with the technology. There's no need to have 30 different tabs open saying I need to do a comparison. It's doing the work. Now all you have to do is go fact check it. We said we're giving you some of these gems and they're going to all equal up to a formula, right? Well, I'm giving you the third gem. All right. So now here we are trying to make this all work. And it says, instead of spending hours matching flight times or hotel check-ins or going looking at different sale papers, you tell the agent your budget and your destination and book the entire itinerary across multiple vendors in one single transaction. And it also says instant price and deal optimization. The software scans wholesale clubs, retail sites, online marketplaces all at the same time. It secures the absolute lowest available price before the checkout. So before you even check out, it's telling you everything you need to know. And then they're saying when your specific brand of vitamins or household goods goes out of stock, the AI reviews the ingredients and user ratings to select an identical replacement. So it's doing all the work. So even if they don't have the brand that you're looking for, hey, this one might be comparable to what you're accustomed to using. Now they're saying that this setup actually works in your favor because it removes all of the digital noise. You do not have to be a computer wizard to find a good deal. You just have to tell the system what you need in plain English. The phone handles the research, bypasses the sketchy advertisements, and ensures you do not get ripped off by a bad vendor. Now, I'm going to ask y'all's thoughts on this and let us know what you think. Rufus.
Very, very useful tool. Very useful. And I think that people should use that and take advantage of it. Go ahead and read your question there.
What's your biggest concern about AI agents doing your shopping? 1, privacy and personal data. 2, AI making the wrong choice. 3, losing control of purchases. 4, hidden advertising or bias. 5, I have no concerns. Or 6, I don't trust AI with my money yet. 1 through 6, what is your biggest concern about AI agents doing your shopping? So I'm just saying, hey, let us know in the comments, what do you think about these AI agents? So I'm not saying give your credit card up. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying let it do the work for you. You go fact check it. And then now you could have completed a second or a third task instead of doing all of this. So instead of watching the game, you could be watching the game and you could be doing another project and you put the prompt in and you good to go. Go ahead, Rufus.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that's good. You put the prompt in, it searches for you, give you the lowest prices, tell you what stores to go to. You fact check it, bam, you go to the store, you get that. Now, I'm going to look at this from a trucker's standpoint. Okay, you're driving and you have to go through Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Ohio. And you want to know the lowest fuel price and which place is the best one. You have Love's, you got Flying J, TA, and Petrol. Okay. And you run that, they go through the fuel prices that's on the website. Bam, they say this one right here is the cheapest one. Go to this place here, you'll save money, everything. Now, truck drivers, if you are listening to me, if you are in the replay, let me tell you something. Lot lizards, if you check those same truck stops and find out which lot lizards are the cheapest, it might give you the right one to tell you where you can go to find those lot lizards, and you might get you a good deal. Hey, you might even get a 2-for-1. Hey, make sure you check it out, put it in AI, and let it find it for you.
Oh my God, this guy right here. This guy talking about a lot lizard. They're saying we are now realizing how much privacy we have already given up for the sake of convenience. Hey, just sharing with you what's out here because this is coming and it's here. It's not even coming anymore. They're literally putting this out in front of us and they're saying, hey, isn't this cool? But then on the flip side, kids are not going to know how to do anything. Back in the day, we had phones, but we knew about 10, 20, maybe even 30 numbers in our head. Now, my question is, do you have 5 phone numbers memorized in your head at this stage of your life? Because back in the day, we used to have those numbers stored. Now you're telling me that the new generation is coming and it's like they never had to Google anything. Back in the day, it was, we not Googling. We're going to do our research. We're going to look up the encyclopedia. We're going to look at the sales papers. But now we're doing Google. Now you're going to say, forget a Google. We just going to go and just type in what we want and it's going to give us the best price and save us the time. So now are we handicapping ourselves? Is the AI making us dumb? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm just saying I think it's cool. But at the same token, I'm saying we also got to look at it from a different lens. We don't want to dumb ourselves down, but we also want to take advantage of the opportunity to say it could save us some time. But back in the day, so I'm sharing with you how this agentic AI is working, right? And it's cool that it could do this. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it is at all, you know? So get gas. I understand if it's not taking me too far out of my way. That's what Lisa Maria is saying. So she's looking for, hey, where can I find the cheapest gas, I presume. But I'm just saying now we're going to a wedding. I need a wedding gift. Find it on Amazon, find it on their website, find it at Walmart, and it does all of it for us. Why not, right?
Simple.
So, who are the 3 players in agentic shopping? And one is third-party objective agents. Those are independent software assistants that look out for the consumer. They search across all retail platforms objectively to find you the best deal without favoring a specific store. So that's what we just did with Comet, right? Then you have the on-site retailer, which is a native AI tool built directly into a store's own website. They help you search, answer questions, and navigate inventory inside that specific brand's digital store. So if you do Amazon, there's on the bottom right-hand corner, there's an agent called Rufus. You can ask the question and it will give you the information. And then offsite retailer agents, brand-specific AI systems that travel outside of their own website walls. They interact with other digital platforms to bring customers back to the retailer store. That's what they got going on. All right. What other companies have agentic AI softwares? Major retail giants are deploying these autonomous tools right now. Google is integrating agentic search functions directly into its core shopping ecosystem. Walmart is also doing this autonomous AI agents to manage customer choices, coordinate supply chain logistics, and automate inventory substitutions. So now they're saying, hey, if you're getting low on something, we can just go ahead and order it because we know that this store is low on stock of Twinkies. This store is low on stock of red socks. New York Knicks hats. They can handle the customer supply chain. They can handle all the logistics. On-site retailer agents, one of them is called Walmart. They have Sparky. Walmart has shifted from a keyword-based inventory search to a fully agentic multi-item intent engine. Shoppers can prompt the agent with complex scenarios like planning a backyard graduation party, and the system will autonomously build a unified cart matching the local store inventory, pricing thresholds, and all your needs. Your thoughts?
I like it. I like the fact that these companies are using AI for not necessarily bad. They're using it for a good cause. Like I said, then they have this new thing at Walmart, Spark, where you can actually order online. You don't even have to go to the store. You could do a whole full shopping list.
That's what
And
I just said.
it actually have an actual person that picks out your food and brings it to you. That's something that we might need to look at one of these days. That sounds really interesting. I like that. And eventually it's going to be going through on all these platforms. So, there's some things that we have to look forward to.
Home Depot, they have one called the Magic Apron. They say tapping into its technical project database, Home Depot uses this dedicated AI companion to help users design your DIY projects. And the agent analyzes complex execution problems, troubleshoots building steps, and it autonomously populates the user's cart with precise carts, dimensions, and tool specifications required for the job. So it does all the work. You need these screwdrivers, you need these pliers, you need these set of screws. It does it all for you. So all you got to do is just put the project together. You don't even have to speak to anybody.
I like that. But then you have to go to the store, pick it up.
We're going to continue this portion of the conversation at a later time and date, but I wanted you to just kind of be familiar with what this is all about, if that makes sense. I want you to kind of have an idea of what agentic AI is. You saw how it works, and we can continue to have this conversation.
Tap in with us Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. We simplify it for you. You can't say we didn't tell you. See y'all there. Don't miss out.